Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you are new here, it is Summer K here on YouTube, and we love to talk health, fitness, and supplements. So we are going to get straight into the topic of today's video, which is going to be over sea moss. I'm doing my 30-day update as promised, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys about it because I've been seeing some very good benefits from my personal experience. If you want to know about sea moss and the benefits that it offers, you can check out my last video. I did a very detailed video on it about the benefits of sea moss, about where I get my sea moss from, and I showed you guys how I make my sea moss gel. I will have that video linked in the description box, so make sure that you check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys want to see more videos. So during this video, when you hear me talk about my sea moss gel, I am using the raw wildcrafted sea moss from the Organics Nature brand, and I also have their sea moss gummies, and I'll be talking about how I incorporated that into my lifestyle as well. They have a lot of things on their website, so you guys can check it out. I'll put the link in the description box. You can see that they have the gel already made if you don't want to use the raw, dried, wildcrafted sea moss. They also have capsules, which are very convenient if you don't want to have to mix it into something. You guys can check that out on their website. And I won't be too long-winded when it comes to the details about my personal experience with the sea moss because I have such a detailed video over it. But when I speak on the benefits, I'll make sure that I talk about how I feel like the raw, dried sea moss has helped out. Now, before I get into the benefits of it, I do want to tell you guys real quick about how I take the sea moss, and that includes the raw dried sea moss that I make into a sea moss gel, and then the gummies as well, because I have recently incorporated those into my regimen. So for the raw dried sea moss, I do still make it into a gel. I've tried it a couple of different ways. I put a tablespoon into like a smoothie. I started juicing, and so I thought about putting it into my little wellness shots, but I honestly prefer putting it into my water first thing in the morning. It's just convenient. It doesn't have a taste. I don't even use a squirt of lemon anymore. I just mix it into the water, or I'll mix it into my greens that I'm already taking. So one thing I do love about this is that this bag lasts me a while. Whenever you make your sea moss gel, it can last up to 3 to 4 weeks as long as you keep it in a sealed container. And as far as the bag is resealable. So what I do is I take what I need out of there, I make my sea moss gel, and then I seal up the bag and I put it in a nice, cool, dry, dark place, which is my pantry. I put it in the bottom so it's away from everything. That way it doesn't get tampered with. And then whenever I'm ready to use it, I just open up the bag and make my next batch of sea moss gel. The convenient thing about the gummies is that you just take them. You don't have to mix them into anything. So it's really good for people that don't want to take that time out to make their own sea moss gel or mix it in something. The sea moss gummies and the capsules on the website both have bladderwrack and they have burdock root, which have extra benefits. They help with digestion and things like that. So you will see them a lot in sea moss supplements if it's not just the sea moss gel by itself. Now when it comes to the gummies, instead of doing the sea moss gel a tablespoon in the morning and a tablespoon in the evening, I do a tablespoon in the morning and then I take 2 gummies around lunchtime. This flavor is the Berry Blast flavor and I really like it. It tastes like gummies. It doesn't have like a weird taste or anything like that. Sea moss doesn't have a weird taste to me. It tastes like nothing at all. So I do like these. They're very easy to take. They don't get stuck in your teeth and they're easy to swallow. So it's extremely convenient. The capsules are as well. You just take those with some water, of course. So as far as the benefits of me taking sea moss for 30 days, I've actually been taking a little bit more than 30 days, but I made sure I gave 30 days in between my last video and this video here so I could talk to you guys about it. I'm actually very excited because I wanted it to help me with performance in the gym, and I feel like it really has. I'm going to let you guys know how. So a big reason why I wanted to start taking the raw dried sea moss is because it helps with mucus. It also helps with clearing the airways. So whenever I got ready to take it, I already knew about the benefits of sea moss, but that was one of the deciding factors for me. So if you didn't know, one of the main things that sea moss is known for is being the miracle of the sea, and that is because it contains 92 of the essential minerals that the body needs in order to live at its healthiest. So you have that. You have the fact that it helps with thyroid health, which contributes to a lot of things going on in the body. With immune health, digestive health, there are a lot of benefits when it comes to taking sea moss. So the main reason why I wanted to incorporate sea moss into my diet is because I know about those benefits, and I was getting sick a lot. I live in Texas. The weather is very up and down, and there's pollen. There's a lot of things going on, and I have asthma as well. So a lot of people have exercise-induced asthma. I was born with asthma, so I've dealt with it my whole life, and I do pretty good performance-wise. A lot of times I can keep my asthma under control, but I do have times, especially whenever the weather is up and down, because I live in Texas and the pollen comes in and things like that, that I get really bad asthma flare-ups and I have to take time off from the gym. I get really bad headaches and things like that depending on how the weather is, and it just starts to take a toll on my performance. So I knew that sea moss helps with mucus, and I really was excited to see if that helped. And I feel like it did. Even with the weather, like right now, with how the weather is, it's still cloudy one day, sunny the next. I feel like I've been handling it a lot better. Even from my last video, I feel like I sound a lot better. I actually sounded sick in my last video and I felt sick, but I feel better taking it. I am going to continue taking it every day because of the fact that I feel like it's helped me in the gym as well. And what I mean by that, I feel myself getting excited talking to you guys about it, but I started changing up my workout regimen. I have switched up how I do cardio. So not only because it's warming up outside, but because I've been so sick, I need to make sure that I do cardio for heart health reasons and to make sure that I stay as active as possible when I am feeling okay enough to go to the gym. So whenever it comes to cardio, I was doing, you know, the treadmill. I was walking at an incline, basically steady state cardio, low intensity, or I'll do the elliptical. I would go and I would do my warm up, do my weights, and then go and finish with some cardio, or I'll do like cardio and abs or something like that. So one thing I wanted to do last month, which was April, was I wanted to switch it up. And I decided to go ahead and start doing sprint intervals. So I haven't done sprint intervals in a while because I've been doing steady state cardio, and I just wanted to see how well I had progressed. And one thing that I noticed is that when I did start running, I didn't feel as winded. And that is a big thing for me because a lot of the times I'm scared of my asthma flaring up. I've had times where once I finish cardio, I have to go sit in the locker room and I have to just basically wait it out, or I have to leave because my asthma starts flaring up after I finish. So I started out walking, of course, and then I started running. I started out at 6 and I felt like 6 speed was a light jog for me. I'm 5'7", by the way, with long legs. And I was like, okay, I can go faster. So I started doing 6.0 speed for 2 minutes, and then I would walk for 1.5 minutes. Well, I wasn't feeling winded. I felt like I could go longer, which was very unusual because I hadn't done sprint intervals in a while. So I decided to crank it up to 7 after about 13 minutes of walking, running on and off. And I did 7 and I felt like I could run faster. I said, I'll do 30 seconds, but I ended up doing a whole minute. So the next time I did 7.5 speed and I did it for another minute, and then I started walking for a minute and then 7.5 speed. So I did that for 22 minutes, and at 20 minutes was whenever I felt fatigued enough to walk it out. So if this had been about 6 months ago, there would have been no way that I would have been able to run at a 7.5 speed for a whole minute, walk for a minute, and then get ready to run again. So then I decided to be, you know, an overachiever, and I decided to go back and give the Stairmaster a try. I've done the Stairmaster a lot. I do like the Stairmaster, but the issue is that I get too tired on it, and I feel that I can't perform as well as I can because I get so winded. So I decided to go ahead and give it a try, and I started out, you know, at a level 5, and then I did that for a minute, and then I go to level 7, and I do that for 2 minutes, and then I go to level 9, and my goal was 30 seconds. But I went ahead and I did 45, and then I brought it back down to 4 and did a slow, you know, stair climb for about a minute. And I was actually surprised because I felt like I could still go. I will also say that my hips tend to hurt, and that's another reason why I kind of stepped away from the Stairmaster, because they'll get kind of fatigued out even though I know I can go longer. And I felt like I didn't have to stop at all. So that was a big thing for me, because I also learned that, you know, sea moss can help with recovery, it can help with joint health and things like that to increase exercise performance. And I feel like it played a part in me going back into the Stairmaster. So I really do feel like taking the sea moss has helped with that, because I didn't feel like I was gonna have an asthma flare up. I didn't even have to take a break. I went straight into going to abs after, you know, I cleaned off the machine and everything. And now I have decided that I'm gonna go ahead and do the Stairmaster all May. So I did the Stairmaster today, but I didn't just do the Stairmaster. I warmed up with 10 minutes on the treadmill, and then I did 20 minutes on the Stairmaster. And I just wanna say, do not be afraid to take breaks. But if you are going to take breaks, don't quit just because you're tired. Just give yourself a good breather and then go ahead and get back into it whenever you feel like you can. Now, another thing that I will say is that I take my sea moss gel in the morning. So I'm not sure if that has to do with it, but sea moss is known to help with like increasing energy, like natural energy. So I take my sea moss in the morning, and then whenever I do my cardio days, like my cardio and abs, I do that in the morning. So that could also be a reason why I am performing better in the gym. I feel like it really has helped clear out my airways. I feel like I can breathe a lot better. I have not felt sick, even though I've gotten like a little bit stocked up. I still take my sea moss every morning, and I don't feel sick. So I feel like that plays a big part in it. I feel like me being consistent in the gym because I haven't been feeling sick is the reason why I'm able to do the treadmill how I'm doing it, and also incorporate the Stairmaster back into my regimen. All right, now that is my personal benefits. My next goals for using the sea moss gel is to put it on my face. I know that they say you can do it like 3 to 4 times a week, and so I'm very interested in trying that. I will be letting you guys know how that goes if I decide to try that, and also I'll give you guys another update with my sea moss journey if you guys are interested in that. So that will be it for this video. I just wanted to go ahead and let y'all know how it's been working for me. If you are interested in adding sea moss into your regimen, just let me know if you have any questions. Check out the Organics Nature brand. The link will be in my description box, and then let me know which one works best for you.